Replacing the filters and brush bar on a Dyson vacuum is pretty straightforward, even if you're using non-genuine parts. In this video, I'll show you how to swap them out, and as I'll be using non-genuine parts, I'll highlight some of the issues that can arise from them. First, the brush bar. Simply detach it from the main body using the red clip at the base, then twist the two pairs of red clips holding the transparent section down. You can then open it away from the red clips, and on the right side is a screw that holds the bar down in place. So just unscrew that, and then you can pull out the old bar and push the new one in. With a genuine part, of course, you're going to reverse the process to get it back together, starting by screwing it back in. But as you can see on this Chinesian part that I have, there is no clip for it to screw in. So stick around for the end of the video if you want to know if this works or not. With all the red clips locking everything back together, you can then move on to the post filter, which is the part where the air is ejected from the motor. To access this, you simply remove the screw with your hands and then twist off the old filter and its housing. The outer housing needs to come off first, which does just by unclipping these three tabs, and then again if you just follow these steps in reverse, you can get your new filter in. But as mentioned already, the filter I'm using isn't legit, and as such it's missing the notches on the side that the clips go into. Now, trying to force these in is a bad idea because you're going to eventually break the tabs on the outer housing. So if you have this issue, you're going to simply cut new notches into the filter like so with some scissors. And as long as you cut them in exactly the right place and not too deep, as it still needs to be shallow enough to not fall out, then you'll have something like so, which will work just fine. Finally, you can move on to the pre-filter. All you need to do is detach the cyclone assembly and then pop the release catch on top. Out comes the old filter. You can then go ahead and push the new one in firmly, clip the lid back on and pop the cyclone assembly back onto the main unit. Luckily I had no issues with this non-genuine pre-filter, or at least so far, unlike the other two. But how did the parts that I've used compare with genuine ones? Well, I think the two filters will be fine, as luckily the notches that I cut were just the right fit, top notch work by me, and they'll certainly be better than the over 6-year-old original parts I was using that were really in need of replacing. But the lack of a screw clip on the brush bar did cause it to keep cutting out, which obviously isn't very practical. So I'll be switching back to the old one for now until I get a replacement part. Drop a like if you found this helpful, and for more how-to videos, hit subscribe.